If you want to enjoy yourself on vacation without piling on body fat and feeling really sluggish, click on the link here so you can learn about the strategies that Dr. Eric Serrano MD and myself, Scott Mendelson, have put together based on over 25 years of my experience and over 35 years of Dr. Serrano's experience, helping clients and patients, again, sustain a high quality of life with a low level of body fat and enjoying themselves on vacation. And one of the first things that you need to understand is when you have your nutrition program set up correctly, your metabolism is working well, your hormonal system is working well, then you have much more metabolic flexibility to enjoy carbohydrates and even enjoy some desserts without piling on body fat because your hormones don't run out of control when you even look at a carbohydrate. There's a lot of people in that situation for a number of reasons, and that's something that we fix with proper nutrition programming. But one of the top things that clients tell us around this time of year, even planning long ahead of time, is they want to look good for a vacation, they want to have high levels of energy, and they want to go on a vacation and enjoy themselves and eating some festive meals without bloating and without piling on a lot of body fat or feeling sluggish. Perfectly normal. So we've developed strategies. Of course, you want to stay active on vacation. So if you're going to a beach resort, for example, go out and do stuff. Go out and walk around. You know, it's not just about shoveling food down your mouth and sitting on a lawn chair all day. You want to be active, of course. That's, realistic. But maintaining your weight training program and fat burning intervals while you're traveling, you can make those sessions shorter by shrinking down the rest periods. Walking in the morning, walking at night, all of these things not only help to burn a lot of calories so you don't put on body fat, but also to lower cravings and improve energy levels. Because one of the worst things that happens is when people get really sluggish on vacation, they just begin self-medicating with food and kind of go off the rails. You don't want that to happen. At the same time, you don't have to worry about counting calories or complex meal prep, on vacation either. You can enjoy yourself, certainly at restaurants, my clients do. But something else to keep in mind too is what are the food choices that we're making? So let's look at a comparison right now. These cookies come from Levain Bakery, very famous bakery in New York. I'm here in Boston today, and they actually have a location, maybe 20 minutes from here. And one of the things that I really like about Levain, besides the fact their cookies taste great, they're very high calorie, by the way, which is good. I think, if you're going to do it, go for something that tastes really good. They have no trans fats. They have no preservatives. They have good old-fashioned sugar and so forth, and other things that you would expect in cookies. But no bad ingredients that are going to screw up your fat cells, okay? And also no high fructose corn syrup. Now, these cannolis, as good as they look, come from a bakery called Pat's here in Boston. And they do have trans fats and preservatives, okay? And what I tell my clients is, what you want to do is make choices that aren't going to screw up your fat cells because we're born with billions of fat cells. We can gain more by eating the wrong things, such as foods fried in corn oil, French fries, fried chicken, chicken wings, anything fried in corn oil. Frying in lard, on the other hand, is a whole different issue, or frying in beef tallow is also good. But frying in corn oil is terrible. It increases the number of fat cells that you have. And unfortunately, for a lot of Americans, Europeans, and wherever, that have eaten a lot of fried food over time, it's expanded their fat storage warehouse. And that makes it much easier for them to gain fat over time. So once that's happened, you have to take measures to cleanse billions of fat cells. And one of the important ways to do that is using the alpha-omega M3, using a diet that's high in organic dietary fats to help cleanse billions of fat cells. So you can push out the larger bad stuff to be burned as fuel, those preservatives and other crap. And then when those cells collectively shrink in size, that's not only an important way that we lower body fat, but it's also a way that we lower body fat levels over the long term and keep them low over the long term. Because when your fat cells are satisfied with the right ratios of essential fats, like what Dr. Serrano has put together in the alpha-omega M3, again, based on many years of extensive patient research, looking at all kinds of different combinations of essential fats. So the alpha-omega M3 is not your grandma's fish oil. It has a scientifically engineered blend of toxin-filtrated EPA and DHA, that's fish oil, CLA, GLA, ALA, vitamin E, avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, and now Dr. Serrano also added omega-7. Why? Because he's constantly researching different ingredients and combinations to see what's going to produce the best outcomes for his patients. So we're not stuck on one formula. Things evolve. You learn new things. In the alpha-omega M3, is fantastic for people to cleanse billions of fat cells and to have a high quality of life in so many ways with their hair, their skin, their nails, their mental attitude, lowering cravings. Because the unfortunate reality is you cannot get enough essential fats out of the modern food supply, in my opinion. The food supply has changed, and also people are consuming a lot of foods that deplete their essential fats, right? So a lot of these foods that are processed and so forth further deplete essential fats, and it's hard to replace. So why take the chance? Top off the tank with the essential fats that you need. But again, the argument is here, while you're on vacation, try and go for something that does not have trans fats or preservatives, because calories are not all created equal. And if we had an equal amount of calories between these cookies without preservatives and trans fats and an equal number of calories in these cannolis, you'd be a lot better off from the perspective of not gaining body fat, eating the same number of calories, same amount of sugar, blah, 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 without trans fats and preservatives. So again, check out our proven strategies. And if you have questions 7 days a week, feel free to reach out to me and I will actually respond to you. Scott at